all of a sudden, like NEPA took light. Yeah. So it's something like we're used to down here for those of you who are like, living in the United States, UK, Australia, just wherever. So, and not just there, like for anyone living like in an advanced country where things are working. So down here, we have to source out for our own electricity and so many things, like so many things. So I was speaking to like a friend of mine, a woman, and then oh, she was like complaining bitterly, about the United States and all of that. And yeah, while probably her whatever displeasure is reasonable or like it's real, I don't take that away. But what I started telling her was the fact that for most of us down here who actually want to see themselves living in the United States or Canada or UK, just somewhere other than Nigeria or like Africa itself, is because down here we see like a lot of opportunities that are there. So sometimes when we hear people talk and we're kind of like wondering, like, do you know what we're actually going through down here? Like, do you know? I mean, like, the standard of living down here, like, most of us will rather just go out there and even squat or like kind of like live average lives there because we just feel like there are opportunities down there and it's just a matter of time for us to like, you know, get our shit together and to get things going for ourselves and maximize the opportunities we see down there. And so but one of the things that I've been able to do over time that God has helped me do is to find a way to like build a business that helps me serve these guys living internationally. I mean, like those in the United States, those in the UK, Canada, Australia, just anywhere, and just serve these guys so that I could earn in their currency. Because, for example, like the Nigerian naira is like shit, it's like nothing compared to the dollar. And so, that will help me kind of like maybe bridge the gap between like trying to meet my basic needs and all of that because of the standard of living and the cost of living, trying to like get power, internet, like a lot of things you have to pay for that the government is not doing or even looking into because for most of them up there in power, like in the government and all of that, they're just like leveraging off of that or whatever it is to kind of like enrich themselves. So we know better now that no one is coming to save you. So you just have to do something for yourself. So this is for you if you're still living in Nigeria or if you're living in, diaspora, like in the United States, UK, Canada, just wherever. Yeah, instead of focusing on the challenges in the country and why the government is bad, why this is that, and all of that, can we just look at opportunities and actually, make up our minds to make sure we maximize it regardless, like no matter what. And so I've seen people in the harshest economies build something for themselves and they're thriving, right? Because at some point, the government can only like create the enabling ground or environment in order for entrepreneurs and just normal people to thrive, do whatever they need to do for productivity, creativity to make money, make ends meet and all of that. That is the best at some point that government can do. But I'm just saying, just regardless, of the fact that you have a government that does not necessarily care, you can actually create that system or that enabling environment for yourself. Look at loopholes, look at, areas where you can just um, identify a problem, like a gap, and then try to bridge that gap and see how your life will literally change. And so this is what I'm doing with my brand, my consulting service, serving just brands, coaches, entrepreneurs, helping them bridge the gap with marketing and sales infrastructures that helps them grow and also generate revenue in their businesses monthly, yearly, and for as long as we get to work together. So I've been able to help, coaches, brands, consultants, make thousands and thousands of dollars in revenue. And in under 2 years, I've been able to generate over $1.2 million plus for both me and my clients. Now, for me, that is big. That is something. That is something to kind of like, you know, be proud of or like applaud myself for. Because like, I mean, down here, if you want to convert $1.2 million, that's like 1.8 billion naira. And so for me to like do that in under like 2 years, nah, that is something. And but for me, the flex here for me is being able to kind of like, you know, have a business that is borderless, a business that serves clients from different parts of the world. That is insane for me. Like coming from where I'm coming from, it's insane. And that is something that I want you to see from this short video that is probably like not flashy and all of that. That is what I want you to get. That's what I want you to understand so that you can go make something out for yourself, regardless of the government, the country you live. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, all you can do is talk and talk, and talk is cheap. Like you don't survive on talk. So go do something out for yourself and make sure you survive. Find things you can do.